Greetings from Central Florida, Putnam County, the lovely city of Crescent City. That didn't come out very well. This is part 2 of our 6-part celebration of our 2-year anniversary of our 5-year permaculture project. Follow me. This is going to be the front of our property. This area is our berry garden. What we have planted here, this is a gummy berry, which I didn't know existed until I got into permaculture. It's one of the superstars in the permaculture world. Edible berries. Bugs dig it. Let's hope cats don't dig it. Ferrets don't eat that stuff. I've got Mysore raspberries planted here, and we've enjoyed those quite a bit already this year. Out of season right now. I've got a native pawpaw planted right here. Of course, this is the Polycarpa americana, the beauty berry. This one is in the shade, so it's not going to have ripe fruit as soon as some of the others. They're in full sun. But we put these edible berries, which are native and natural and grow everywhere. Ubiquitous, I think, is the term. We put those in our smoothie. Yum. All right, let's walk this way. And Ferris, you're going to be a star. Got another Mysore raspberry here. Mysore raspberry, another pawpaw here. We had 4 pawpaws. 2 of them didn't make it, but these 2 have made it so far. And these are interesting plants because they aren't pollinated, interesting fruit trees, for a couple reasons. They're not pollinated in the sense that many fruit trees are pollinated, which is by wasps, bees, mosquitoes, etc. They are pollinated by flies and beetles, which means I throw out bits of compost, bits of fruit, etc. Some people throw out chunks of meat and things like that. It doesn't really work for us, but nonetheless, those are pawpaws and they're different. What else do we have planted here? I've covered the Mysore raspberries, pawpaws, gummy berries. Here's another gummy berry. This one is a red gem. And I've got another, the other one over there is, I forget what variety it is, but I've got 2 different varieties. Let's walk this way. Now, when we got here, this was all grass, and a few, of course, the old oaks were here. And a few of these mimosa-like critters. We think they're mimosas, but they've not flowered, like ever. We've got these all over the yard. Oh, Sheldon's making a guest appearance. This is Sheldon Cooper, our newest addition to the family. He's a year younger than Ferris, who is the Obama-looking cat over there. But anyway, so as you can see, the forest is trying to reclaim itself. At some point in time, this was all probably a fern farm, is our best guess. A lot of ferns grown in this area, and there's remnants of irrigation systems, as you'll see occasionally. I tried to hide those and remove some of the ones that were in the way. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make this into a forest again. The berries we've got planted there. I unsuccessfully planted a couple of citrus here. They didn't make it, but I've got a couple of mulberries planted. Oh, thank you, Brandy from Jacksonville, for the mulberries you gave us. That was awesome. There's a mulberry right over here. Jan, can you get this one? This one's doing well, and we've enjoyed the harvest of that one. This is a silverberry, an Elaeagnus, similar to the gummy berry. Some debate on whether those berries are good to eat. We're going to eat them, and if we don't die, that means they're good to eat. That's going to be our theory there. Just kidding, hon. All right. Going further out towards the road. This is one of the mulberries that Brandy gave us from Jacksonville. And she said, stick it in the ground, it'll grow. No, that's what we did. We stuck it in the ground, it's growing. Over here, this is an amaranth that came as a freebie with the Simpson stopper that we got from Green's Nursery in DeLand, Florida. Go see Alex. That'll be the last advert. I think. This is all ad-lib, so who knows. Did I call that an amaranth? That's not an amaranth. What is that? It's an, can't remember. It's an amaranth cousin, but it's the same thing here. Celosia. This is Celosia. It's in the amaranth clan. But this one came free of charge also. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a variegated Simpson stopper right here. You can see the leaves are a little bit different. And these berries are supposed to be edible as well. Can't wait to find out when that one grows up. But here's another mulberry we've got planted here. Follow me. Oh, and as you can see also, we've tried to make some paths through all this grass, and we've brought loads and loads of wood chips. I think we're up to the taken 6 loads of wood chips and scattered them all over the property, mostly in the back, which we'll get in video 3 or video 4. Another Polycarpa americana, one here as well. These beauty berries, which again are edible, nutritious, and free, and they're growing everywhere now that we've quit taking gas-powered noisemakers and mowing everything. You stop mowing, things start growing. It's amazing, isn't it? These are everywhere, and it's free. It's edible.
And my friend found them dried online for $50 a pound.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to go there, but hey, it's a nice option.
I'm just saying, that's how wanted they are.
But it's funny because people don't necessarily want them on their property. All right, this is the path in front of our property. This is actually on our property, and it is not an easement, not according to any deed or drawing that we've seen, not according to the survey. But I guess it's a grandfathered thing because it allows people who own property back here doing whatever they're doing, which is their business, as long as I don't have to smell it or hear it too much. But this is our property, but it allows access, which is interesting. It's not a maintained road other than a cursory maintenance by, I guess, the electric company. Because as you can see, Clay Electric's got lines down here to this property over here. But anywhere, oh, and I want to show you this. This is how you know that everything on the internet is true. This is our neighbor's house. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 900 square foot, built in 1947. You can go online and it'll even tell you what it rents for, what you can expect to pay rent for this. But as you can see, it's definitely a fixer-upper. All right, that's it. That's the front of our property. I don't want to ramble too much. And the mosquitoes are starting to bother me. Jan, thank you for your camera work. This is would-be farmer, Crescent City, Florida, signing off.